the actual apprenticeship program. You'll basically go with this person.
Okay, so it's a program.
So yes, you have to have the credentials to do it. You just can't decide, hey, I'm a shop owner, I'm going to do this.
What does the program entail, though?
Basically, you're going to go through clock hours. You're basically going to have to go on the clock, show up, and the person that's going to be in charge of you is going to give you tests, just like you were going to school.
Okay.
But it also has this little bonus, I think, sometimes that you may make a little money in doing that.
Now, who's making money?
The actual person that's under the apprenticeship program. It all differs in different situations.
So you're paying for the apprenticeship program?
No.
Okay.
Say, for instance, you're the person that owns a shop.
Okay.
And I come in and say, hey, I find out that you're the person, you have the credentials to actually run the apprenticeship program.
Oh, okay.
I get with you and tell you that I'm interested, and then you'll go through whatever steps that this individual, you and that person do to get you signed on and get you your hours and all that stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I know some people that actually do this, and however, I went to school.
Okay, so you can go either way.
Correct. Right. Like I said, anything you're doing with this...
Go through a barbershop that may have an apprenticeship program.
Correct.
Which is kind of like an on-the-job training.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah,
right?
That's what it is.
It's on-the-job training.
It's on-the-job training.
You put in so many hours. You put in so many hours. And then you kind of get certified, kind of like.
They're basically, both programs are basically preparing you for the state board. And the state board, they have a curriculum of things that you have to do, that you have to meet before you even think about actually working in someone's barbershop.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. So either way can get you credentialed, and I don't know if that's the correct term. License. Is it license? Okay. So either way, either you can take the go to school, which is, how long is the schooling?
Some schools are.
And what particular school is offered? Do you know of? In our Hampton Roads area, do you know of schools that's offering the Barber cosmetology program?
I do, but to go, you asked me first. You asked me about, what was the first question you asked me? Because you asked me like a few-part question. I'm sorry.
I did. I asked you about the cosmetology, about the apprenticeship.
Okay.
And then I asked you about the schooling, the difference,
The difference, it all basically boils down to time. The time you have. Mm-hmm. Because time is valuable. To perform this service, there's a time.
Okay.
To get your actual license, there's a time frame. It's all about time. So say, for instance, you going to school from 5 to 10, it's really not feasible for you. Can't work for you.
Okay.
So say you can get in the shop between 5 and 8. And say you have children.
Okay, so that's really what the apprenticeship program would be for.
Right. Now, say if you're in school and something happens, you leave.
Because that would be perfect for, like, if you work full-time, and then this is something you can do, apprenticeship. You just go to a barbershop.
Yes.
Is there, like, a particular barbershop, or you just kind of go to one and ask, do you offer this apprenticeship program? Do you offer an apprenticeship program?
Correct. You could do that.
Okay.
You could probably you could probably Google it. Like, most places will say school on it or something like that, to that effect. However, you can Google it, look it up, and then they'll probably give you a listing. Or like I say, you can just go to your favorite barbershop and just ask. It doesn't hurt to ask.
Right.
And like I said, it's about...
If you do, is that the particular kind of question you would ask? Do you offer an apprenticeship program for me to get licensed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
You can do that. Like I said, if you want to start somewhere, you can go and ask questions. Because you never know an answer until you ask. Right? Yeah.
Okay. So then, and then I asked about, as far as now on the barber side, as far as barber Barber College. What schools, if you know of any, that are young people or older, because people change careers all the time,
Correct.
and do you know, being a barber, what schools are offered out here in our Hampton Roads area?
Well, the school that I attended is no longer like open.
Oh, okay.
I
Do you
remember
know
they
of
had
any other schools in particular, Ronald, that would that we can give our listeners some good information as far as what barber colleges are out here?
I know they have a awards corner. I believe they used to have a Hicks, and this is in the Norfolk area.
Oh, okay.
Norfolk area, and being that I've been out of school so long, I don't really think about the schools.
Understood.
I attended Hampton Road School of Technology. It's a school that was owned by the Blows. It was some brothers and sisters.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. So really, what they can do is just Google. I mean,
yes, correct.
That's the wonderful thing about Google is that it has everything that
That's right.
that you're looking for. So, for our listeners, if you guys are interested in Barber College or cosmetology, please look that up and, pursue this career, because listening, it sounds to me like a wonderful career. Rather it's a side career, from what Ronald is saying, rather it's, something that you're doing as far as just extra money. Now, Ronald, about how long, I'm not sure if we had discussed that, how long, if you go to Barber College, about approximately how long is the school versus apprenticeship?
That's the question I was trying to remember.
Is that what I asked?
There's a differential.
Okay.
If you attend in the morning, so the morning schooling is usually shorter than the evening schooling. So, say for instance, the AM class could go for a year, and the PM class could go for a year and a half.
Okay, PM because
longer.
Less,
the morning classes, I believe, are usually longer hours.
Okay. So it's approximately and I believe you did mention that earlier, that it's about a year and a half.
Correct. Because I was an evening student.
Okay. So year and a half.
About a year and a half time frame.
Okay. And at that point, you just learned everything there is to know about. That's hands-on and classroom.
Yes, right.
Okay. And now I just wanted to ask, you have children, Ronald?
I do. I have a son.
Okay. I did remember that. How old is your son?
He's 4.
If you don't mind me asking, and our listeners to hear.
He's 4. He'll be 5 this year.
Oh gosh. Oh, children are a handful, right?
Yes.
Yes. You having any more?
I'd like to have a little girl.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, okay. Ronald, are you married, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I'm not married, no.
Oh, okay. Now I asked that, and children grow up, so fast. Man, so you do want to have more kids. You grew up around women.
Yes.
Did you get a lot of relationship advice from women? From those women in your life?
Oh, well, definitely.
Did you?
Definitely my mother and my sister that's a year younger than myself. Definitely, yes. My youngest sister is 7 years younger than myself, so growing up, if I'm 14, she's 7, so she definitely can't give me any advice.
Oh, okay. So you guys are 7 years apart.
And then the sister that's right after me, we're only a year apart.
Oh, okay. But you were the oldest.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So do you feel like you got a lot of knowledge on relationships? Do you feel like that kind of kind of mentored you, you know, and kind of molded you, you know, and guided you as far as what kind of women, you know, to look for, what, you know, and what kind of relationships, and
well,
do you feel like that really helped in your life?
There was a lot of different dynamics to this question that you're asking me.
Okay.
Like I said, during the time frame that we're in, I learned a lot of things from my mother. My mother gave me the core things to understand about life and love. And then my sister, who was a year younger than me, I saw experiences that she was having. And then also my environment around me, I saw how money affected relationships of the genders. So basically, if you were a male with a lot of money, then it was legal money. And you got a lot of attention, shown to you. So if you were flashy, you know, and I didn't want to take a lot of those things as word, like, oh wow, you gotta have this to have that, because your lifestyle and the way you live and the things you do, that attracts the attention that you get from whatever people like, whatever you have going on. So if you like me because I'm smart, or do you like me because I do illegal things? Do you like me because I'm a tough guy? Do you like me? I don't know why you would like me. You would know why you like me. And then I have to, in turn, know why I would even like you.
That's really deep. So, and in those experiences kind of guided you to...
Just correct. Because I knew one thing. First of all, my mom wasn't playing that drug thing. So flashy wasn't going to be it for me. So at some point in time, as the older I got, I started getting summer jobs and getting jobs of my own where I could buy the things that I wanted. And that changed my circumstance. Yes.
And you say circumstance, was that it kind of changed your outlook on things, on your life? Or?
No, because if you're a single parent raising 3 children, you don't have time to run out and buy Jordans, and you don't have time to run out and buy what's flashy or what's the it or what's the now. You have to provide for your children, all 3 children. You know, you can't buy the latest fad or the latest trend. You can't do all of that. You have to actually provide your children with clothing that they need to go to school to learn. Jordans, no. 8-ball jackets,
so
no. Leather jackets,
education was definitely important.
Definitely.
How important was that
very
in your
important.
household growing up?
Very important. My mother would always say, go to school and learn. The girls will come later.
So how old were you when your mother would let you date?
Like as I said, you know, dating wasn't a concern of mine.
Education.
And the reason why I say that...
Did you play sports?
No, and I'm going to elaborate on what you just asked me.
Okay.
I didn't play sports. I actually worked most of the time through school because my mother, being a single parent, a lot of people doubted her and said, "You have a male child that you're trying to raise. He isn't going to make it. He isn't going to be anything." And with people saying that, I had things to prove because my mother gave me the world. And I'm not going to say that my father wasn't there. My father was there. But he wasn't there in the home. But my mother gave me the world. She gave me every core thing she could give me so that I could survive. You know, and that right there created another spark in me. I have to achieve this diploma because you don't doubt my mother. You don't put anything in my mother's pocket. You don't put food in her house, but you will tell her that her son won't survive. You don't blow my flame out. I have my own destiny to blow my own flame out. And I strive. with the help of my mother and my grandmother and every